and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you are seeing me, hello, my name is Rachel and I am a registered dental hygienist. In today's video, I decided to share my favorites as a dental hygienist. So my favorites as far as toothpaste, toothbrushes, floss, sealant materials, scaling patterns, scalars, you name it. Now while this is my professional opinion, as a professional, it's also my personal opinion because not everybody has the same taste. But also as a disclaimer, I just want to say that this video is not sponsored, even though I wish it was. These truly are my personal favorites. So with that being said, the first favorite on my list is electric toothbrush. So my personal favorite electric toothbrush is the Oral-B Genius 9600 rechargeable electric toothbrush. I personally am an Oral-B electric toothbrush fan because I love the round head. I just think it makes way more sense to fit around your teeth. I love the fact that its motion is like this instead of just vibrating against the side of a tooth. There's an app that you can download on your phone so you can connect your toothbrush to your phone via Bluetooth and track all of your progress. So it comes with this little suction cup that you can put right on your mirror in the bathroom, and it'll watch you as you brush. So it not only has a quad pacer where it separates your mouth into 4 sections so that you brush 30 seconds per section so that you're brushing evenly. It also has a position detector so it can tell you if you're brushing incorrectly. I love that it has a pressure sensitive feature that will alert you if you're brushing too hard and also tell you which areas in the mouth that you are brushing too hard at. It comes with 6 different brushing modes. It does come with a travel case, and the really cool thing about it is that it actually charges your toothbrush and it can charge your smartphone. Second item on my list is favorite manual toothbrush. My personal favorite manual toothbrush is the Oral-B 3D White Pro Flex manual toothbrush. Now I love that the bristles are more rounded at the end so it's not so sharp, and I also love that it actually flexes on the sides when you're brushing. I just think that that makes for a lot cleaner result, and it also is really comfortable to use. The third item on my list is favorite toothpaste. So my personal favorite toothpaste is the Pro Enamel Intensive Enamel Repair. So for one, I honestly just love the taste of this. Every flavor that I've tried in this toothpaste, I really like. It has a really good texture. It doesn't leave a weird aftertaste. It makes you feel super clean afterwards. So this toothpaste is really big for acidity. I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't drink tea. I don't drink wine, but I love fruit. I can eat fruit all day long like candy, and every once in a while I will have some really watered down cranberry juice. So I do like to have it for the acid protection because even though, yeah, fruit is healthy for you, the acid in fruit can be very damaging and hard on your enamel. I think that this is the strongest toothpaste that you possibly can get to help protect you from enamel erosion. And then the fourth item on my list is floss. So I don't really have a personal favorite floss. I don't really hate any of the flosses that I've tried. I know some people are like, oh my god, woven floss is the best, croc floss is the best, whatever. I mean, I honestly just buy a generic version of floss. It's always mint, it's always wax, and that's just kind of what I've stuck to. I know, not a super exciting answer, but I'm just being honest. Then the fifth item on my list is my favorite ortho flosser. So if you have braces or ever had braces, you know that flossing with braces is a pain in the butt. It is so hard, it takes forever, and yes, they want you to use a bridge aid or an easy through or super floss, something so that you're flossing between every single tooth. My personal favorite ortho flosser is the Platypus Flossers. So it looks really similar to the little floss picks that you can buy that look like the little horseshoe, but the one side is really skinny. So that way you're actually able to get up underneath your wire and floss each side of each tooth. And on the back of it, it has like a little brush that's really nice to clean around your brackets. The sixth thing on my list is Floss Alternative. My personal favorite Floss Alternative is a water pick. I personally don't think that there's anything that's more effective that you can possibly use than floss for your teeth. But with that being said, if you have bridge work or you do have braces, or you're just one of those people who straight up is like, I'm not going to floss ever, period, hands down, not going to happen, then yes, 100,000% I would recommend a water pick for you because I think they're the next best thing. If you love water picking and you love flossing and you want to do both, one in the morning, one at night, that's fine. It is something that you kind of have to take your time with and allow yourself to get used to and really practice with because it can be really messy and you're going to make a really big mess, but it's okay if you just stick with it. I promise 9 chances out of 10 you're probably going to love it. So moving on, the seventh thing on my list list is mouthwash. So my personal favorite mouthwash is the Listerine purple bottle, not the cinnamon one, but the mint one. I'm not a really big cinnamon person. And also the light purple, not the dark purple. So I like the Listerine Zero, which just means that it has 0 alcohol. I personally don't love the alcohol burn. My husband, on the other hand, is one of those people that's like, if it's not burning, it's not doing anything. But I just love that mouthwash because I love that it has the 6-in-1 benefits and I love the taste of it. Number 8 on my list is whitening. My personal favorite whitening is Opalescence. So I will just say that even though I am a dental hygienist, and yes, I am weirdly obsessed with teeth, I don't love the fact that white teeth and whitening is such a big thing, because even though your teeth can be extremely white, that doesn't mean that they're healthy. I know a lot of people who have super white teeth, but their teeth are actually really unhealthy. I would much rather you have yellower teeth but have them be healthier and your enamel be stronger than have you break down all your enamel trying to get them toilet bowl white. So I personally am not like super crazy about whitening in general because of that, but I do love Opalescence. It's really affordable to just take it home and preloaded trays and do it all by yourself, or if you already have a custom tray or you want a custom tray made, that is more expensive, but you can also just buy it in the syringes and fill up your trays on your own. For something that is extremely affordable, I think that it works very well. Number 9 on my list is Scalars. So I'm sure every dental hygienist watching this is like dying to get to this part. So we actually use the gold American Eagle instruments at our office and I love them. Some of my favorite American Eagle instruments are the Talon and the Claw. I actually always have one of each of these in every single packet that I have. And then some of my other favorite instruments are the Nevi, the 4R, 4L Scalar, and a Gracie 1-2. And on to number 10, my favorite scaling routine slash pattern. I've had so many people ask me what my scaling routine is, what my pattern is, and I think I've had the same pattern since I was in hygiene school. I think maybe this is the way that I learned how to do it and I've never really gone off of it ever since. Sometimes I'll change it up a little bit every once in a while just to like break up the monotony. So whenever I get a patient, this is the exact routine that I do. I always start at 12 o'clock and the first tooth that I scale every single time is the distal lingual of 22. So what I do is I will scale all of the surfaces in sextant 5 that are away from me on the lingual, and then I'll do all the surfaces away from me on the facial. Then I will move up to sextant 2 and I'll do all of the surfaces that are away from me on the lingual, then all surfaces that are away from me on the facial. Then I go to like 10, 11 o'clock and I will do sextant 1. I will do everything on the lingual of sextant 1, and then I will do everything on the buccal of sextant 3, then I'll do everything on the buccal of sextant 4, and then I will do everything on the lingual of sextant 6. Then I will move to like 9, 8 o'clock and I will do all of quadrant 1 buccal and facial, all the facial surfaces that are facing me. So I go all the way up to include tooth number 8, and then I will do sextant 6. I will do all of the buccal surfaces, and then I will do sextant 4, all of the lingual surfaces, and then I will do quadrant 2, all of the lingual surfaces, plus all of these surfaces towards me on the interior up to and including tooth number 9. And then lastly, I will go to sextant 5 and I will do all the surfaces towards me on the facial, and then I will do all the surfaces towards me on the lingual. I hope that that makes sense. If you're not a dental hygienist and you're watching this, I'm so sorry because you probably are so lost. You have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you are, you know exactly what I mean. Then number 11, we're going to go on to Prophy angles. So my favorite Prophy angles were the Vera Prophy angles until I found the Twist Prophy angles. These are the best Prophy angles I've ever had in my entire life, because what they do is they reciprocate 90 degrees back and forth instead of just spinning in a complete circle. So there's no like smear or slur of spit that like gets built up and then flings in your face. Also, because it doesn't rotate completely, it doesn't really generate any heat. These Prophy angles changed my life. If you've never tried them, please, out of anything on this list, buy these twisted Prophy angles, and I promise you'll be so glad you did. Now that we're talking about Prophy angles, I'm going to share number 12, which are my favorite kids Prophy angles. For kids, I really love getting these Zuby Prophy angles just because they're super cute and they have different animals on them. Whenever you have a kid that's in the chair, you can show them the different animals and say, hey, which animal would you like to brush your teeth today? And it really just helps make them more comfortable about the experience, and it allows them to pick out an animal. It's just super cute and super fun. I love these ones for kids. And then last thing about Prophy angles, number 13, my favorite ortho Prophy angles are Premier's 2 Pro Prophy angles. So what I love about the 2 Pro Prophy angles is that you can do all the lingual and all the occlusal surfaces with the regular cup, and then you can take the actual cup off and it'll come to like a little point, and you can use the little pointed cup for in between all the brackets. And I do below all the brackets and I do above all the brackets for all of the teeth, and it's much more effective. In addition to this, I also really like getting the Prophy angles that have the little brush on the end, especially to get in those like nice little nooks and crannies to clean them out. So moving on from Prophy angles, 14th thing is Prophy Paste. So my favorite Prophy Paste recently kind of changed. We started trying the Delish Prophy Paste, and I really love the Delish Prophy Paste because it is super smooth. It is so easy to get out of the cup, and I also love the variety that they have in their assorted bag. They have a really good variety of flavors, and I've found that the adults really like these a lot better. I've gotten so many compliments that they love the taste of it better, and that they love that there's so many more options that they can choose from flavor wise. Then the 15th thing is varnish, and my favorite varnish is the Delish Varnish. I love that it's gluten-free, it's pre-mixed, it has xylitol in it, has a 5% concentrate of sodium fluoride, and I just think that it has really good adhesion, and I really like the taste of them. Then at number 16 is sealant material. So my favorite sealant material is the Ultradent Ultra Seal XT Hydro. I love that it's a fluoride releasing composite sealant. No matter what, I would always want to use a fluoride releasing sealant material. I found that it is really strong, it has a high retention rate, it's BPA free, and one of my favorite things about it is that it's really forgiving whenever it comes to moisture and the deep pitch and fissures. Like I said, it is the hydro one, so it's hydrophilic, especially when you have to do them by yourself 100% of the time like me. It's really difficult on some patients to keep the area completely dry, so it's nice to have that little bit of leeway to know in the back of your head, like, hey, if this isn't completely dry, it's okay, it's still going to work. So there you have it. Those are my favorites as a dental hygienist. Everything from toothpaste to Scalars and everything in between. I hope that you guys enjoyed this favorites video. If you guys want to see more, I'm sure I'd be able to come up with enough items to make a part 2. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure that you let me know by hitting the thumbs up button. If you're not already, make sure that you hit that red subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the videos that I post. If you love seeing my dental hygiene videos, I will leave my dental hygiene playlist down in the description box so that you can binge watch as many videos as you would like. Again, thank you so much for watching and taking a part of your busy day to share it with me, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!